Right.
Live. Hello. Evening.
Evening, mate. Look at me with the consistency. 2 shows in 2 weeks after a 4-week hiatus. I think that's something approaching a routine.
It's been Christmas, though, hasn't it?
Well, we were scheduled. I think our last one was scheduled for, it might have been Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, so it's a bit tough, isn't it?
No, the day before, surely. 23rd? Oh, no. Yeah, 23rd.
Would it have been 23rd?
The day before Christmas Eve. We're just not committed, mate.
And then when we should have scheduled again was Charlotte's birthday, so...
Yeah, that would have... Yeah. I tried, but I couldn't get away with it.
I'm just impressed.
I thought she'd do a guest appearance on her birthday.
She normally likes to come behind you and slam a few cupboards, doesn't she?
Yeah. She's
been on before.
Apparently, she's not coming in now. That's it. Job done.
No, is it?
Yeah.
Well, it is late.
She's made a cup of tea, so she's set for evening. She's going to get Emmerdale on.
I'm waiting for... we'll get into the bits and bobs we're going to discuss, but I'm waiting for a comment from Logan. He wants to address something from a workout on Saturday, but if you don't comment, which helps the algorithm, I'm not going to throw myself under the bus for no man. So we'll wait and see how that pans out, mate.
See if he appears. I mean, he's always on his phone, never doing any work. So it surprised me if he weren't. He's the one person. He replies instantly to everything. He's like, I don't know. He must have his phone wired to his forehead, I think.
Maybe he's got that Neuralink in, mate, so it just automatically does it for him.
Well, he just thinks about the reply and it does it.
Yeah, that's where we're going. That's technology, mate. That's where we're going.
Fucking hell, I wouldn't want that technology. Some things that I think when I read messages.
Mate, just what I think generally. I don't know where it'd be interesting. But we're getting to that place. I guess we are kind of getting there, though, aren't we? So if you think about it, people are taking jabs now that they think make them fitter. It's similar, isn't it? So soon you'll be able to go to the gym without even going. You'll just be able to think that you went, get fitter, get thinner.
As long as there's a good marketing strategy, anything goes, doesn't it?
Well, it does, doesn't it? Well, I was just talking to you about Blue Monday off camera, weren't I?
Yeah.
Said to you, how did you get on Blue Monday? And you were like, what's Blue Monday? And
I didn't even know it was a thing.
So I didn't, and that's what I said to you, isn't it? It's like, so Blue Monday basically is apparently it's the most depressing day in the year because it's the furthest Monday away from payday. It's first Monday after Christmas. It's January, everyone's miserable and all that. But most people don't know it exists. And then all these like sort of influencers and fitness influencers, they tell you you're depressed on a day that you didn't know you were depressed. And then offer you a packaged up little deal to fix it for you. It's just the whole thing is fascinating to me.
That's it's a common theme, though, isn't it? Right? I
think it is. Yeah. It's here's a problem you didn't know you had, and here's how I can solve it. Like,
give me some money.
Yeah, but fair play to them. Again, like we say, where's the fault?
The one that gets me about the fitness influencer thing is the fat. Once was fat sob story, and I'm not fat anymore. So you should take my advice. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. That really, really puts a smile on my face. That
maybe I should do it, mate. 'Cause I were a right fat fucker, weren't I?
Well, it sells. Being fat sells. Being fat once upon a time sells.
You didn't know me at my peak, I don't think.
No, you'd started to turn yourself around a little bit when I met you.
I've had my ups and downs since, so haven't I?
Yeah, you've veered off the railings every now and again, but you keep finding your way back.
Yeah, I've been pretty straight and narrow. Now I've just managed to learn how to out-train a bad diet, so when I have my blips, because I don't stop training.
Just do 1,000,000 meters on C2 bike.
Yeah, they don't hit as hard. But I do think that's interesting, that because when people, like you said, that you can trust me because I used to be fat and now I'm not. That is an interesting one, isn't it? Because I feel like we're very much in the camp of I don't want. That's a reason not to trust someone as opposed to trust them in a weird sort of way.
Yeah.
But I guess like some people, I don't know. Do you think there's a place for it because some people can't relate to someone that's shredded and fit and all that, so they need to find someone that's maybe.
Yeah, they just find comfort in that, don't they?
And that's, do you think, because, well, I'll tell you what I think, but I'll let you go first. So what do you think the problem is with that then, from a sort of comfort and arm round point of view, as opposed to what you might get in a sort of CrossFit gym or with someone that's a bit more straight talking?
Well, I think we've talked about it a lot, haven't we? About like people make these stories up to get people on board with whatever it is they're trying to sell, because 99% of the time they're trying to sell you something. And that's always the biggest question mark for me. If the follow-up is I'm trying to sell you something, it's probably not the most genuine thing in the world. And then, yeah, I don't know. I just because you've been in that situation before doesn't mean you've got the best method to get out of that situation, or give you the credentials and knowledge that to say you've done it correctly, for example. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not saying I've got all the answers either with that, but I've got a fair few that would probably be more sustainable and better for you than perhaps some of those people that are spouting off about it.
Yeah, because the chances of them having maybe done what they're advising you to do in order to lose the weight are slim. You could like pick your poison on that. You know, like if I wanted to do it, I lost mine by eating soup. I could sell the soup diet. You know what I mean? I didn't even know what a calorie deficit were. I was that fat and stupid. And people used to say to me, they'd say, how did you lose your weight? I was like, oh, soup diet. I thought soup was this magical weight loss thing. I didn't realize I was only eating 800 calories a day. You know what I mean? It's like,
stopped some boiling water and chucked a load of shit in it and blended it up and drank it.
Yeah, it was future, mate. Didn't do a bean of exercise and lost 4 stone. That's dedicated. See, I had discipline even then, clearly, because that's meant, isn't it?
Was it different flavored soup, or did you always go down the same?
Well, basically, I used to work in IT help desk at the time, and they used to have a soup at day, and whatever it were, I just had, just religiously.
Oh, it was like a cafe.
Yeah, job. So I'd have that. My diet were, mate, bowl of crunchy nut with some semi-skim milk in the morning.
Yeah.
Bowl of soup with a bag of ready salted crisps for my dinner.
Nice.
And a bowl of soup with 2 slices of buttered bread for my tea. I did that, like, literally.
No roll? Every day. No roll with the soup?
No, just 2 slices of bread at night. That would mean night treat, that. A bit of Lurpak on.
Sounds nutritious, that.
Yeah, a future, that, mate. It was interesting. But yeah, anyway, we digress. So in case anyone's contemplating it, don't take nutrition advice off me.
I think the other one is, I don't know, we've found the most effective way to get fit.
Yeah.
Like, we found it. I know what it is. I can tell everyone about it. So anyone that comes with something else, saying it's disingenuous or doesn't work, I'm just saying it doesn't work as well. So instantly I've got this, like, I don't know, why would I do that when I can do this that's way better? And I, like, try the rest, but then eventually just come and try the best.
Yeah, it is. It's in the entire CrossFit methodology was based on the base of the pyramid was nutrition. So, and I think that's the thing. Like, we don't all, maybe follow it to the letter all the time. But I think, because I've had this conversation with someone before, when they're like, "Well, you have a kebab every now and then, or you might have a glass of wine." I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm doing it now," which I wasn't then when we talked about the suit. We're joking, but I had no fucking idea. Whereas now, I'm completely eyes wide open. So every decision I make is a choice, as opposed to an uneducated stab in the dark. So if I want to treat my Senate weekend, and I do, I'm not saying that's healthy or optimum for human performance, etc. But I'm eyes wide open enough because of what I've learned through CrossFit and through the base of the pyramid right the way up. And that's what it is, because it isn't just training, it's everything, it's all encompassing. And when you learn that, everything changes, doesn't it?
Application of that 80% of the time, 85% of the time will get you results on 85% of the time on a consistent basis. Like, have a kebab on the weekend. Who gives a shit? Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're doing the good stuff the rest of the week, then it doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always think the struggle is as well, like, it's so simple. It's so simple. Like, the way we train, constantly varied functional movement formed at relative high intensity, and the nutrition prescription is so simple. People look at it and go, that can't be true.
Yeah.
It can't be. It's so simple. Everyone wants like this crazy, ridiculous, like we talked about fads, didn't we, before Christmas? Everyone wants this like elaborate explanation, or like, I don't know, you see all these online influencers calling things systems and all this fucking bullshit. Well, stop calling it a fucking system and just like apply the very basics of nutrition and exercise and you'll get results. But I guess that doesn't sell, does it?
No, no. Yeah, you can't sell the dream when the dream's hard work and discipline, can you?
Yeah.
That's not a dream people want.
No.
It's interesting, mate, because I was listening to a religious listeners, I'm probably sure you do, Greg Glassman. Those who don't know, like he was the creator of CrossFit and all the methodology. He's at the moment looking into some kind of curriculum to help people understand better from a education piece in schools and stuff. How far he'll get with that, I don't know. But it's just, that's the sort of thing that he wants people to understand, because he said the only hope for science is to get into kids that young that they're not learning all the bullshit that's unnecessary and maybe not quite factually correct before. Because now like science is indoctrinated in politics and everything now, isn't it? There's no like real science being done. So it'd be interesting to see where he goes with that.
Yeah.
But right, let's talk about the CrossFit Open. So
here we go. 5 weeks out.
Straight in. So it is 5 weeks away. So how's it? Well, talk about, obviously I know, but for any members that don't know and anyone listening that might not be a member, what a project doing to celebrate the most participated sporting event in the world.
Yeah, I don't know how many was the last year? Participation, was it
200 and something thousand? I think it wasn't quite 300, was it?
No, but just version on that number though, right?
Yeah, and just for the context, when you say the most participated sporting event in the world, that is like true. There's no sporting event where 300,000 people do the same thing. No, like that's the thing. Everyone starts there. So you can say like, everyone goes and plays Sunday League, everyone goes and plays cricket at a weekend and all that. But they're not all doing the same thing in the same competition at the same time. And I think that's what's quite amazing about CrossFit. They say it's just this niche, small sport, but it's not bad going, is it? That?
No. And everyone's on the same leaderboard, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, you won't get that whether it's Sunday League football or whatever. Not everyone is on the same leaderboard. There's nigh on 300,000 people, obviously male and female split and stuff, but everyone's on that same leaderboard. You can see everyone's score. Everyone did the same workout, maybe to one of the 3 different standards. But yeah, everyone does the same workout, which is mint. So it's lining up nicely, and I think it's. Obviously, this year, CrossFit released the dates way earlier than they usually do, which is, I think, a set, particularly ours, it's definitely set us up for more success than we ever have had with getting people participating and stuff, because we knew dates, we could put a plan together. And even now, like, we're 5 weeks out, obviously, registration opened. Was it last Monday or last Sunday, whenever it was?
I thought it was Wednesday, wasn't it?
Oh, it might have been. But not last Wednesday before, right? Or was it last Wednesday?
Last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday.
Yeah.
Like 6 weeks in advance of the actual first workout being released. And obviously I'm assuming people can register right up until the deadline of the first workout, which will be the Monday, Monday the 28th, 29th, something like that, of February. I think that's been a massive plus for us. Obviously, we've done the collab with you guys at the Defiant Co with the shirt, which has got some great traction for us in terms of people entering and participating. We've always done the Open and had a great 3 weeks down at the gym, like doing our like little into gym thing. But actual participation outside of that, people registering to go on the worldwide leaderboard has not been as good. We've got, I think I had a quick count up this afternoon. We've got 62 registrations already. Obviously in the space of a week, well, less than a week, 6 days, compared to, I think there's 29 of us last year that entered. So it's like more than 100% increase, and we've still got 5 weeks to go. So, I mean, the big goal, I want to get 100 registrations. That'd be absolutely mint if we can get 100 people on the leaderboard. And I think it's so like, it's one of them things. One, the decision to go and put yourself out there and like put your name on the leaderboard. And two, it then just means a bit more. Although it's like, because it's not like a competition. Like no one's going to the CrossFit Games, but then each workout on those Fridays, it's just going to mean a little bit more to you. Like you're going to want to go a bit harder, or every single rep counts. Like imagine on a leaderboard, let's say even split, there's 150,000 men and women on each leaderboard. Every single rep might be worth thousands of places.
Yeah.
Like if that doesn't make you do an extra rep, I don't know what will.
Yeah.
And then obviously for people doing it for the first time this year, next year, you'll be able to re-enter, you'll be able to see, have I improved? Like, have I moved up the leaderboard? Like in terms of obviously the overall leaderboard, my age category, all that kind of stuff, which I think is great. Like I've done 12 years now and I just love to see it. Great. Bit of a nerd with the statistics, and then those people that have done it before will have that same experience this year. They'll be able to compare, where did I finish last year?
I normally have like one good workout and then I'm don't even bother with my scores.
The first one gets everyone in.
First one's bang on. Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I was listening to so Seb on and all that lot. We're trying to pull apart what the first workout could be because Dave released a sort of video, I think, that were talking about it, and they were like, they could hear feet squeaking, so they were wondering whether it were wall walks or like shuttles and all that. And they landed on, they talked about it being, I think, I don't know if it was JR, one of them anyway, said someone predicted 21:15.9, some variation of row, wall ball, and burpee over rower. And when I heard that, I was like, oh God, if you were going to write a first open workout, it wouldn't be far off that, would it?
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. That'd be a good finish. Well, I'd like to think it'd be a good finish anyway.
I think it's one of them that, like 21, if it is something like that and it's 21:59, that's absolutely disgusting. Compared to if it's just an AMRAP.
Yeah.
It's totally different workout. When you see that as 21:59, you're like, oh Christ, it's just all go in it.
It's all go, all throttle in it. That you just gotta, you've got to hope, you've got to set it off and hope the wick on the candle is long enough, I think.
Yeah. Well, you've got to understand your wick, haven't you, before you even.
How long is your wick?
They were lessoning that on Sunday, I think, for Will, but I'll not call him out because I don't even know if he listens. But yeah, that was their prediction. So in terms of like, is it difficult, like, from the gym point of view, for like, because I feel like in the past CrossFit haven't necessarily programmed workouts based on what's best for affiliates. So are you like sat there on a Thursday waiting for workout to be announced and thinking, fucking hell, please be something that I can set up easy in gym? It's
always a bit of a, I mean, we have to watch it live and be on it kind of thing with a plan. We have an R5 class on Friday morning that will be doing that workout that's released on like the Thursday evening. So, and obviously we try and stick to timetable best we can. Because obviously people are still at work, even though it's the CrossFit Open. You know what I mean? People come to the R5 class, they expect to leave at 6:30. So, yeah, I mean, obviously over the years, there's been some hairy workouts, like 20-minute workouts, which obviously on a 60-minute timeline, if you're trying to run 2 heats, it's nigh on impossible with a warm-up and a brief and stuff like that. But I think they've been more mindful over the last few years. I can't remember, was the lunge burpee one, was it 15 minutes?
Can't remember what it was.
It was the walking lunge burpee.
Yeah, I can't remember the time frame. I know if it were 15 minutes, and I were beating you for 14 and a half of the fuckers.
Yeah, you were.
And I fell apart, didn't I? Wick ran out.
So, I mean, you can get around that. And again, like 15 minutes of it was bodyweight walking lunges, dumbbell hang clean and jerks, and over dumbbell burpees. Like, it's a lot easier to warm up for and get people ready for than, say, for example, I don't know, like you've got a complex barbell movement in there, and then you've got some pull-ups and stuff, and before you know it, your timeline for a 60-minute class just becomes an absolute disaster. So yeah, fingers crossed they'll be as mindful last year as they were this year. The only one last year that I thought was quite hard work for the class was I think it was the second one with the wall walks.
There you go. Stacey's just written in the comment, the wall walks deadlift row nearly sent you over edge. She called it.
That was quite chaotic. Just because there's so many moving parts. I think there was like a clean, there was a snatch, there was a wall walk, there was a rower. It was just like, and our classes are super busy. Like, I mean, at 5:30 in the morning, there might be 28 people in there. So you've got 2 heats of 14 people going at that workout with like snatches, wall walks, rowing. Like, yeah, it makes for an interesting situation. But we always get the job done, eh? And it's all in the, it's all for good, all in good jest and good fun. So, yeah.
And what do you think about the structure of it this year, going back to like quarterfinals? Because obviously there were no quarterfinals last year. Do you think that that's good for an affiliate level?
Yeah, I mean, I always like that. I mean, it's completely optional, isn't it? I always think, why would they not do that? Like, people that qualify. Is this percentage the same? Is it 10%?
It's 25%, I think.
Oh shit! Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus. Because I know it was 10%, wasn't it? Previously years, and then obviously they chopped it last year semi-finals. I think that was like, was it 2% or 3%, something like that? Went semi-finals, 2 something maybe. And I just think, like, particularly when it was 10%, those top 10% people that are 10% worldwide or in the region or whatever, they're the kind of people that want to go on and do another competition. Do you know what I mean? Like, not because they think perhaps they're going to qualify anything beyond that, but because they like that, putting themselves out there under a bit of pressure, like, to perform and stuff. And I like doing that. I like the Open. Like, put your cards on the table, don't you? It's an assessment every year to go, right, have I held myself accountable for the last 12 months kind of thing. So yeah, I'm all up for it. Like, I think it's great that they're bringing that back in, and it just gives people another opportunity to have a go in a competitive environment and put themselves out there. And if you get in the top, whatever, 25% or whatever it is this year, and you don't want to enter, then you don't have to.
No. My favorite thing about the Open at a gym level, you know, when you're just talking at a gym level, is all people that fucking cheat the reps all fucking year, get absolutely filled in Open, or they just get injured just before, and it's the best. I absolutely love it. It's
get found out.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things, that. But yeah, that's just because I'm just a bit of wanker, probably. I like people get their comeuppance. So quarterfinals. So in terms of at the gym, out of those, a bit of a rough estimate, but what do you reckon out of them that are signed up first? You've got a few that are going to get through to quarterfinals?
Oh yeah, top 25%. Yeah, there'll be definitely a few. I've not really looked down the roster who signed up, but yeah, top 25%. There'll be a few of us get through to that next stage, I'd have thought. Which I think is about 3 weeks after, something like that.
Normally is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then, so in terms of how it looks at a project like you touched on there, is it basically just Friday, all classes other than the 45s, or is it all classes of the Open in some description?
Yeah, so we'll run a normal timetable. So all our CrossFit classes, Project 60 classes, will run the Open. Usually we just split it straight down the middle, like it says, 20 in a class, 10 and 10. 10 will warm up, do the workout in the first half. 10 will warm up, do the workout in the second half. You'll pair it with someone, and you'll be their judge, let's call it. Count the reps, encourage them, bits and bobs like that. We'll do that for the first 2 weeks, and then the last week, a little bit like we did, I think it was last year or the year before. On the Friday night evening, we'll get the barriers out and set it up a bit like a competition floor, and we'll run it as a long evening as opposed to so we'll get everyone there for 5:30. We'll do a brief. We'll put people in heats. We'll run probably 8 to 10 people in a heat, and we'll cycle through till everyone's been, depending on how many people book on and stuff. We'll do that on the last evening. I've already got a few bits lined up for that. So Open, going to try and get some prizes and bits and bobs. And then we've already booked in the guy who did the photos, Matt, who came down yesterday for the member photo day. I've already got him booked in for that Friday evening. Get a DJ down, make a bit of a thing of it, and then obviously we'll have the 3 coaches teams that will run for the 3 weeks. So we'll put members into teams, and you'll accumulate points for your team based on your completion of the workout. And then we'll do probably a bit of a fancy dress on that last week as well, hopefully. I think a couple of years ago we did the 118. I don't know if you were there. I don't know if you remember.
I don't normally participate in fancy dress, mate.
You'll be in at 5:30 then, will you, in the morning on that last Friday?
I'm gutted a bit because, well, I'm not gutted. I don't want to say it like that, but so I'll probably miss a bit of that because I'm doing the thing with Method 179 and CrossFit Glasgow.
Yeah.
So on the Fridays, I'll come in the morning at project and do it, but then I'll be up there, so I'll miss that sort of big party extravaganza on that last one. So a bit good
You're
about
missing
that.
out, mate, because they'll not be doing it as good as us.
Well, a few people do, mate, and that's what I like about it. I'm going to bring this up, mate. So for those that are maybe watching or listening or that haven't signed up yet, when you do sign up, you get this very limited edition Project Times Defiant T. So this is what it looks like. That's just an example. Example on a unisex tank, that is. So that'll be obviously there, and then where it says personalization, that'll be your name. And so you did a package deal, didn't you? So people, the first 40 to sign up got a T and the open sign up at a discounted rate. But now you do your open sign up yourself, do you? And then once they've got that, you can come and get a discount code for this T to make that T 30% off, which is pretty cool. So, and that's what I've enjoyed about the Open this year. You know, like obviously the members there are like a crucial part of everything that happens at Project, and they've been really supportive of us as a brand over the years as well. So it's been nice that, you know, me and you have got together to sort of do something to sort of give back, because obviously we're assuming quite a lot of the outlay for that, just to make it it fun and to make them all feel part of something. And it's in, you know, and I love that, and I love it for the members, but I also love it for CrossFit as well, because I'm obviously speaking to a lot of people and doing a lot of teas for a lot of people at the moment. We haven't done it. I've only done it like that with Project, but it's been cool to see like people are giving away free teas to help people sign up and stuff all across the country, it seems. And I love that it just seems to have its buzz back, and people are wanting to put back into the ecosystem more. And I think, I don't know, you know, it had a rough couple of years, didn't it, where it were like, is CrossFit on the way out and all that? It were all negative. But I feel like last year the games were brilliant, like being there, it was amazing. And this year, the way they've got a few things right that maybe they got wrong, like you talked about with scheduling and stuff, it seems that the gym owners have really started to embrace it and are really trying to drive those open signups, which is just amazing.
Yeah, I think for me that's been the biggest thing, just the openness and the forthcomingness of the schedule. I don't know if that's me being more organized or a combination of both, but we just seem in a better position to be planning the 3 weeks. We're still 5 weeks out, and we're pretty much got everything lined up, ready to roll. We've obviously, like you said, we've got the tee out. If people sign up now for the Open, send us the confirmation, they'll get a 30% discount code to go on and jump and grab their own personalized t-shirt. I think the cool thing about that is the guys that get the personalized t-shirt and enter the Open, that t-shirt will always mean something, I think, which is pretty cool. Like, they'll be able to wear that shirt for the rest of the year or however long they wear it for. And every time they pull it on, they'll be like, oh, that was from the Open in 2026. And at some point during those 3 weeks, there'll be a moment for everyone that they'll do something where they didn't think they could do it, or they'll get a rep of something they didn't think they were capable of. And that t-shirt will always signify that and bring that memory back for people. So I think it's class, mate. It's proper.
Yeah. And luckily those t-shirts are that good because we're producing them, that they will last that long as well. So
yeah, that's true.
So what we're going to do, one question I have for you on it. What we're going to do about minimum weight requirements? Are you going to put some in? Because when this is, you know, the in-house comp that happens, it is always like people that have no business, can't even do one rep of the movement, go RX, and then just stand there for 20 minutes so that they can get more points for the team. Surely you've got to fix that this year.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, mate, I just don't care. I just really like, as long as people are turning up, getting stuck in and doing as they please and having a good time doing it. Like, we'll always brief on class, like the Open workouts, and we'll run through all 3 levels, like the RX, they call it, don't they? Obviously, scaled and foundation. And we'll give advice and what people should choose and how many rounds and reps they perhaps should get, or what time frame they're looking to finish in. But then it's like any workout, isn't it? It's like any brief. Like sometimes you can take the horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You can give people all the information they need to make a good decision for themselves, and they still choose to make the bad ones. So my desire and my getting myself wound up about stuff like that has long disappeared a long time ago. But yeah, my advice would always be like, everyone's coming in on that Friday to do the Open and get a good workout. Like, I would never recommend that anyone comes in and does something RX and is able to do one round in a 15-minute workout of a round that should take 90 seconds. Can't do some of the movements or the weight's too heavy. I'd never recommend that. But if someone wants to do that because maybe they want to get a higher placing on the worldwide leaderboard, what I'd probably suggest doing is like, do it on the Friday, get a great workout like you would do come to class, scale it appropriately to a level, and then maybe come back in over the weekend in an open gym slot or whatever and come and do the workout as prescribed and get as far as you can and put that score in for the worldwide leaderboard. Because obviously you can do it as many times as you want. Doesn't matter to me. How many times you come and have a crack. You've got 4 days, knock yourself out.
Right. Solid advice, just like anything like the workout stimulus we talked about. Yeah. If you're coming in and it's the only workout you're going to do on a Friday morning before you go and sit on your ass all day at work, better to have a sweat than stand and look at a muscle up, innit?
Staring at a pull-up bar for 12 minutes. Yeah.
There you go. What's Jake saying? Oh, this is a question for you. Would Elliot rather have tiny fingers with his current arms or tiny arms with his current fingers?
I've got fucking tiny fingers anyway, mate. So I've got smallest hands in the world. Our Charlotte's hands are bigger than mine.
There you go then. That were easy.
So to be fair, if you made them any smaller, I'd probably not look like I had any fingers. I just have like a mitten, a palm.
Hey, mate, I reckon you clean up in adaptive division. Maybe we should look into that for you.
Take Cleaver to it.
Right, so as we're on about competing, the retired athlete, so we've talked about the Open and your aspirations for that. We've got other things going on, haven't we? So elite qualification for Arnold Fitness Games.
Yeah, came back out 4 years on. 2022 was my last foyer. Did they call it a foyer?
I think that makes sense. I wouldn't like to be
into competition. Arnold Fitness Games 4 years ago. And then Nathan Moll down at the gym, they were keen to do them this year, and I was like umming and ahhing. You know what I'm like. I like working out. I'm not really bothered now about doing anything particularly competitive. I just like getting a sweat on every day. And I just thought, you know what, screw it. I'll enter. I'll chuck my hat in the ring and see if I've still got a bit. And over the 3 weeks, came out and ended up qualifying 26th, top 30 go elite. So still in there 4 years later, 33 years old, nearly 34.
Flying, mate. You could even qualify for Masters.
Kicking it with the kids.
I think you qualifying this is in no way in relation to your fitness, which is obviously premium. But I think you qualifying was a scathing indictment of Owens' video review system. That's all I have to say about that. Not because your reps weren't good, but Christ.
Yeah,
you're barely shot for offer.
My ability to video things and create content is limited, mate, as you can see from some of those videos.
Well, I got your video up. I put it. Did you see that? I put it on. So we did that BF3 qualifier on Sunday, didn't we? Yeah. I uploaded it to channel because obviously you frequent this channel quite a lot. This is episode 10. So I put it on, mate, and we've got about 28 views. 28 people have watched you do that workout.
Jesus Christ, that must be a boring watch.
It's one of them.
They can't watch it all.
I'll have a look, actually.
25 calorie bike.
I always think with things like that, though, they're the kind of workouts I do watch because it's almost like it's that repetitive that you just you zone out of it while it's on.
Yeah. I do move pretty well, to be fair. I am nice to watch.
Mate, you can see right at the end of video, only time I'm in shot is when I'm rolling about on the floor at end of it. I roll into shot and roll out. I'm having a good roll after that. I enjoyed that workout.
We did manage to set it up a bit like a fitness influencer, didn't I? I think you basically just saw my arse for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
With a shortish pair of shorts on, so they'd be fucking loving that.
But even that, like you said about you setting stuff up, when I was setting video up, I was looking at how you were set up, and you couldn't see any of you, even though you were in shot. I was like, I'll just turn everything right. I'm fucking up.
I can't deal with that, mate. I hate videoing stuff. It's just pathetic. Well, it's not pathetic because obviously some people would cheat, but I just don't do it. I just never have. I never will. Like, I hold myself accountable to a movement standard. Like, I'll hold my hands up and say I move pretty well. I don't think I move great. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't intentionally move poorly to get a better score because, one, I'm more intelligent than that. I don't want to hurt myself, for one. That's the main reason. Yeah. So yeah, videoing stuff. And I just think with that, if people want to like fabricate scores and all that kind of bullshit, you're going to get found out on the day anyway.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking embarrassing for you when you turn up and you've fabricated a load of videos or you've cut corners somewhere in an online qualification process, and then you turn up on the day in a category you shouldn't be in, and everyone's fucking standing around you on the floor clapping. Last man to finish, and everyone's going, "Oh yeah, the CrossFit community."
Yeah, and then they put the black and white picture on Instagram and say that they stubbed the toe and the mum's cat were badly or something.
Yeah, or they had a slippy rope, or the chain on the rower jammed, or whatever.
Yeah. What were we going to say on that then? I've thrown this in. Oh, but there is a time and a place for videos, because if you don't take them, then you miss out on the wonders that is Logan. Like, we would have never got him doing them thrusters. No,
that's true. That's true. I didn't have a look through that video on Sunday, actually, because there was a point where I nearly fucking broke my nose on the wall.
Yeah,
when I tripped on that box jump.
That were good though, because again, like you were talking about them, but Repchisen and just did another.
Yeah, I went back round.
I've seen you go for fuck's sake and turn back round and do it. I
weren't very happy. Yeah, stuff like that just comes out of my mouth sometimes when I'm pissed off at myself. Just rhythm a bit, doesn't it? That's what it did for me anyway.
Well, I was looking at when I uploaded that video, I was watching pace you set off on them first. Outrageous, but then held it. So fair play, good workout. I enjoyed it though. For someone as agile as me, jumping off a box is a challenge. So I'm pretty happy to complete it without a knee strain, to be honest.
Yeah. So I mean, hopefully we get in there as well. That'd be good if I can qualify for that. That is in a masters category though. So yeah, I'm with my own cohort. Let's call it, instead of these fucking mutants that are all like under 25 and
can snatch 140
40 kilos, and then there's fucking me. Hopefully, I'm just praying on the 28th of March or whatever it is at Arnold Fitness Games. It's just fucking shitloads of burpees, rowing, and moderate weight barbells.
Has it said who's programming it?
No.
Is it HWPO?
I can't. Maybe, I don't know.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think it was actually. I think it is. Yeah.
So what's Stevie Fawcett's bias then? Do you know what he's like to program?
Nothing heavy, hopefully, because I was fucking shit on that in the qualifiers.
Well, we'll see.
I want like 5 workouts that are anywhere between kind of 15 and 20 minutes long, and then I'll just come into my own.
I think you need to manage your expectations, mate. You're not even going to get one of them. They're going to be grinding as many workouts as they can out. They're all going to be 7 to 9 time domain. I reckon that's it. They're normally saying. I don't think, but
move like a retard, get a good score.
Yeah. Pretty much. Might enter. So right, what we got? I'm going through my list, mate. So we've done open bits. So we've done Blue Monday. So talk to me about the Project Men's Club.
Yeah, starting this Sunday. I've been thinking about it for a long time and just never done it. Like, it's always been in the back of my head.
Should we clarify what it is first, though, because it's not as gay as it sounds, is it?
So basically every month we're going to just going to meet up. We always do Barbells and the Boys International Men's Day, which kind of bleeds out from that, really. Obviously, we run that every November. Always gets a great turnout down at the gym. It's absolutely mint. obviously all blokes just turn up, we hit a workout, we have a beer afterwards, and then leave it at that. So I just want to do it a bit more consistently. So once a month, we're just going to meet up somewhere in Chesterfield. I'm going to launch a load of sandbags from the gym in the back of the pickup. I'm going to load a couple of coffee like hoppers up. We bring some coffee cups. Meet up early doors, early 7 a.m. Sunday morning. Hit a workout accessible to anyone. Just a bit of fun, really. Don't really know what we're going to do on Sunday. I need to put a bit of a plan together. Get a sweat on, and then just have a coffee afterwards if anyone wants to hang around. And the idea is it's not going to be at the gym. I don't want to do it at the gym. I want to do it in and around Chesterfield, different locations each month, and it's open to anyone, free of charge. Members, non-members, whoever fancies it, really. I'm hoping it's going to gather a bit of momentum and get some people who perhaps don't do fitness or are looking for something that's going to light the fire for them, and they then go on and find something that works. Or, yeah, that's kind of the plan. There isn't really a plan, to be honest. I'm just, the power of fitness. I'm hoping he's going to take control on Sunday.
Mate,
I don't know if people turn up, but yeah, we'll see.
It'll be one of them, this. I think people that come and start committing to coming, especially if they're outside of the gym, if you can get it done, especially this one, and then as they go on, it's miserable, it's likely to be cold, it might be raining, it's going to be dark. Yeah. If you can do it now, you get them reps done now, that they are in the bank, and that'll contribute to, I don't know, like some kind of bulletproof discipline, because it won't be any harder than it could be at 7 a.m. on a Sunday morning in January, will it?
And that's why I've done 7 a.m. It will be 7 a.m. Sunday morning, because I want people there who are willing to get out of bed early on a Sunday and just have a good crack and work hard for 45 minutes. Do you know what I mean? And have a coffee afterwards, bit of a laugh, and then, right, see you in 4 weeks. Same, different place, same time. It's almost like I know we talk about CrossFit like self-selection, like doing hard things, it self-selects. That's why I end up with a great group of people. And obviously we're going to do a hard workout it's going to be accessible to everyone, but it's going to be hard for everyone. But the 7 a.m. thing on a Sunday morning, there's already a self-selection process there. Like, everyone that turns up on 7 a.m. on Sunday morning is going to want to be there. Do you know what I mean? You're not turning up at that time if you don't want to be there. It kind of weeds all that kind of bullshit out before we even start. So, yeah, I'm hoping to get I don't know how many will be there this week, but yeah, I mean, my big, hairy, audacious goal is like, can we get 50 blokes down every month and just diet becomes a thing that people know about in town, in Chesterfield.
You have to keep moving that location then, because once you get into a car park, the council get wind, you know what it'll be like. So it'll be good that.
No one's knocking about 7 a.m. Sunday morning, other they're all still rolling about in bed, them miserable twats.
Be some fat fucker in an IV's bollocking us for doing fitness. It couldn't be more ironic, could it?
Yeah, it'd be good content.
Yeah, I'll get that, mate.
The idea is just going back on where it all came from. About, well, like I say, over a year ago now, actually. I don't know if you follow Jason Khalipa, but I follow him. Absolutely mint. He runs something similar in America, the Train Hard Men's Club. They just does pop-ups. I think he runs them every week. Yeah, Sunday, early doors, pops up, different locations in and around where he lives. Same kind of vibe, sandbags, all that kind of jazz. And I went to one at the CrossFit Games in 2024. So when it was in Fort Worth, he ran one there on the Sunday morning.
Cool.
Early doors, 7 a.m. So I got up and went and took part. One, because I'd never really met him. I've always wanted to meet him. And two, because I'd watched him kind of build this thing, and I thought, right, I'm going to go and see what it's all about. But I mean, that was August 24, and we're now January 26. So I've been sat on the idea for a fair while, mate. Procrastination has been real, but yeah, hopefully it's going to get some wheels and grow some legs on Sunday.
And what do you think about Khalipa's recent transition from, I don't know what he was, CrossFit Games champion, and all that, to now, don't matter how you move, just move. It's a weird one for me, because when I watch him do his reps, because there was a video he put on the other day doing dumbbell snatch, and they were absolutely horrific. And someone because I go straight to the comments to see who's like calling him out and stuff. I called him out on some burpees once. He replied actually. So I weren't a complete dick. I just he were doing down ups basically, and he were like, "Can you do this burpee workout for 15 minutes?" And I just commented saying burpees or these, and he put same. So like. I was like, yeah, well, cool. But yeah, and then he was doing some dumbbell snatch, like extension were like there, and someone in the comments said now he puts just a premium on moving as opposed to moving well. And yeah, I think I don't know. My thing on it is, mate. Before you say, I just think when you can move well and choose not to, I find that a problem. Whereas there's certain things that certain people can't do, and if they're trying their best, then movement's movement. But if you have the capacity and don't. That's, I don't know.
I guess it circles back to what we were talking about at the start of the show, perhaps. Like he's trying to look approachable to maybe a different target audience. You know what I mean? He's gone down the line of like these train hard men's clubs. There's loads of them kind of knocking around now. I can't remember how many he said on his last little talk. There's like 50 odd now knocking around, different people running them. And I guess he's trying to appeal to a different audience, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, I would never promote that. I mean, if you can move well. Do you know what I mean? And the other one is like the route, like men's club on Sunday. Like it's not going to be a coach session. Like I'll brief the workout, I'll explain it, but then I'm taking part. If I see someone like doing something dangerous and they're going to hurt themselves, I'll obviously step in and stop them. But if Barry, who's 45 years old, in squatting below parallel, like I'm not going to bark across I'm just happy he's there on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Kicking the day in the dig. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It just depends where you're at and what's the situation. But like, if someone's not going to hurt themselves, great. Get there Sunday morning, 7 a.m. We'll give guidance where we can and stuff, but that's not the idea. The idea is just to bring people together and do something hard for 45 minutes and then have a sit down afterwards and a brew. Because you've been to Barbells and the Boys on that November. I know that's once a year. Obviously, it carries a bit more weight than once a month, but it's such a great day, such a mint day. And I always like, sometimes in the moment it's difficult to like see it all happening in front of you. But until you sit back and think, like that day this year, we had 50 blokes turn up Sunday at like a really inconvenient time on a Sunday. It was like 11:30 on a Sunday, like midday, like smack bang in the middle of the day on a Sunday. But we got 50 blokes down. We did an hour's worth of working out and then cracked a beer open afterwards. Like people are in for it. Do you know what I mean? It's just the opportunity has got to be there for them to come along. Someone's like got to be a bit of a leader and go, right, I'm going to do it. Come if you want to.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do.
And just a quick one on them 50 blokes that came down for International Men's Day at 11:30 on a Sunday. Yeah. What percentage of them do you think were in fucking doghouse for going to gym in the middle of the day on a Sunday?
Probably all of them with some kind of missus, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Fair play. Right, mate. So we've covered everything I wanted to for this one, but I'm going to give you the platform one time. So if you are a member at the project and haven't signed up for the Open yet, what do you have to say to them?
You won't regret it. Just do it. Do it. Get yourself a t-shirt. We touched on it earlier. Like there'll be something in those 3 weeks. Obviously, 3 workouts over 3 weeks. You'll get to put yourself on the worldwide leaderboard. Obviously, at the end, you can see where you're placed percentage-wise in the world, in your age category, in your gender, whatever it might be. And you'll do something in those 3 weeks that you didn't think you were capable of, based off putting yourself out there in that situation. And that shirt that you can get and buy, it'll be a constant reminder of that moving forward. I think everyone that enters the Open then enters again. And people that don't enter the Open that have entered before, I always think they're hiding from the work that they perhaps haven't done over the last 12 months because they don't want to see it like come to light on a leaderboard. Yeah, that's me. And
I'll chip in as well. So I've said it before on shows, I've said it on my story, I'll say it again. Like every single person, not just project members, anyone anywhere in the world that signs up for the Open and drops us a message or email with a screenshot of your registration, the Defiant Co are giving you a £10 voucher completely free. So this is independent of anything, and we just want to support the CrossFit ecosystem because it's given us so much and it continues to give, but it needs to be, you need to put back in as much as you take out, and whether that's turning up to a class and doing a workout, whether it's giving someone a voucher for contributing to the Open, whatever it may be, whatever you can do to contribute to that ecosystem is massively beneficial, because what helps it grow, and it helps it just become more of this amazing thing that is changing lives and has definitely changed mine. So
yeah,
that's my bit. Right. 2 weeks today then, mate, we'll be back.
2 weeks today. Looking forward to it already. It's in my diary.
Me too. All right. Cheers, everyone.